It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. For the Atlanta Hawks earlier this season, they were the winning team in the last matchup against the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Pass to Sabonis. Lillard with it. Now Covington defended. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. We'll see how that goes, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Nobody near Lillard. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Knocks it loose. Ball surveying the defense. Screen by Adams. And it's Thibault in the corner. Offline with his 3.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Screen by Sabonis. Lillard, right side. Down low. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Set a solid screen. Get yourself open. It's a textbook play from Sabonis.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Sabonis defending. Ball no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Lillard outside. Screen by Sabonis. And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Covington. They get it back. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Pass to Sabonis. McCollum outside. Shoots over ball. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Sabonis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Let's go. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now here's Lillard. Following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Right side, Ball. The three. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And looking back last season, about 87% from the line, so that's obviously nothing to sneeze at. And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Harris outside. Up top, Plumlee. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Morris. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Pistons leading by 3. Into the lane. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Covington with the bucket.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons lead by 5. And don't... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Pass to Plumlee. White, wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. Screen by Cousins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Here's Harris. Detroit with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Ball no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons. Morris outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. LaMelo Ball picks one up. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Ball. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trailed by 4. Here's White. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
Back to Ball. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Over in the corner, Cousins. And another 3 for Detroit.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Pass to White. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Plumlee. Makes it off the glass. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
Having filled out his frame since first entering the league, Plumlee can now bully his way sometimes inside and make contested shots.
Outside to Brogdon. And here is Ball. He's got 5. The 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
All free throws good from Lillard.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dedmon a screen. To the paint. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Okongwu covering. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Wagner outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a per-minute basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds, he protects the rim, he's quick off the floor, and he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
Thibault for 3. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Pass to Sabonis. Hawks passing it around. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by Covington. Detroit leading by 4. Outside, ball. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Outside, ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to ball. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 7. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Okongwu covering. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead. Lillard outside. Shot to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The Hawks trail by 10. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Pass to Wagner. Lots of room. Again, the Pistons score.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Sabonis. Herter with it. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Herter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We talk about some expanded range. Herter's got some himself.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
.51 left to play here in the third. Pass to Herter. And here's McCollum for 3. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it's such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
Outside Bogdanovic. No good on the 3. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Hawks trailed by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morris inside. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. So it's the Pistons now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Banked in off the glass. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
The way that Cousins keeps that one in control, an amazing job how he fights through the contact, something he is very used to.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this.
The Pistons.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Ball. To the middle. And stolen by White. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Harris. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pistons leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Pass to Muscala. Jacks up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Ball. And the layup falls. Ball's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Prince outside. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Atlanta making some changes. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Adams, some nice D. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pistons. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Herter. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Lillard from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
Here's Adams. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And so they foul intentionally. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. It's to Dedmon. Down low. And stolen by Lillard. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Herter. A three-pointer, no good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Locked in right side. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Here's Atlanta now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Lillard surveying the D. There's a good screen. Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Now here's Brogdon. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pistons making a change here. Here's Ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those frees.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. The kick out to Sabonis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Ball. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And